The world around us might seem mapped, measured, and understood, but hidden across the planet are places that defy science, logic, and even imagination. From rivers that boil without fire to forests that twist themselves into impossible shapes, these are the world's most mysterious locations, where nature itself seems to break the rules. Number 10. Blood Falls, Antarctica. In one of the coldest, driest, and most remote places on Earth, a river of blood-red water spills from the mouth of a glacier. Known as Blood Falls, this eerie phenomenon pours from the Taylor Glacier into Lake Bonny. For decades, scientists couldn't explain why the water ran crimson, until they discovered it was rich in iron, oxidizing instantly when exposed to air. But even with that solved, questions remain. How does liquid water still flow in sub-zero temperatures, sealed beneath miles of ice for millions of years? The deeper they study it, the stranger it becomes. A frozen mystery still bleeding through the Antarctic silence. Number 9. The Devil's Kettle, Minnesota, USA. At the edge of a roaring waterfall in Judge C.R. Magny State Park, something impossible happens. Half the Brule River vanishes into a giant hole and never comes back out. Scientists dropped dye, GPS trackers, and even ping-pong balls, but none ever resurfaced. The Devil's Kettle seems to swallow everything whole. While recent studies suggest the water might rejoin the river downstream through hidden fractures, no one has ever visually confirmed it. Until that happens, the Devil's Kettle remains one of nature's most unsettling magic tricks. Number 8. The Boiling River, Peru. Deep in the Amazon rainforest, there's a river that seems alive with fury. Locals call it Shanay-Timpishka, boiled with the heat of the sun. Its waters can reach over 90 degrees Celsius, hot enough to kill instantly. The nearest active volcano is hundreds of kilometers away, leaving geologists baffled. Some believe the heat comes from deep geothermal vents, others from ancient fault lines channeling the Earth's core. But whatever the cause, the boiling river remains a deadly enigma, one that feels less like science and more like myth made real. Number 7. The Zone of Silence, Mexico. In the barren deserts of northern Mexico lies a stretch of land where compasses spin wildly, radios die, and strange lights flash across the night sky. Known as La Zona del Silencio, the Zone of Silence, this area seems to disrupt electromagnetic signals, much like the Bermuda Triangle. Legends speak of meteorites falling with unnatural frequency, of radio waves vanishing into the dust, and of visitors who swear they've seen glowing orbs drifting silently above the sands. Whether it's a magnetic anomaly or something otherworldly, the desert keeps its silence and its secrets. Number 6. Lake Natron, Tanzania. At first glance, Lake Natron looks beautiful, pink waters shimmering under the African sun. But step closer and you'll find one of the most lethal environments on Earth. This alkaline lake can reach temperatures over 60 degrees Celsius and has a pH level so caustic it can burn human skin. Any animal unlucky enough to fall into its waters becomes calcified, preserved like a stone statue. Some see it as nature's own Medusa, turning life into art and reminding us how beauty and danger often live side by side. Number 5. The Door to Hell, Turkmenistan. In the middle of the Karakum Desert, a crater burns endlessly, a lake of fire that has been raging for over 50 years. Known as the Door to Hell, it began when Soviet geologists accidentally collapsed a gas pocket in 1971. To prevent a methane explosion, they set it alight, expecting it to burn out in days. Half a century later, it still roars. At night, the desert glows with an infernal light visible for miles, a man-made scar that looks almost supernatural. Number 4. Eternal Flame Falls, New York, USA. Hidden behind a small waterfall in Chestnut Ridge Park flickers a flame that never dies. Fueled by natural methane seeping from underground, the Eternal Flame Falls seems almost magical. Water cascading over fire, two opposites coexisting in perfect balance. But scientists are still unsure why the methane here burns so cleanly, or how it seeps at such a steady rate. It's a beautiful paradox, a tiny flame that quietly defies nature's rules. Number 3. The Crooked Forest, Poland. Near the town of Gryfino in western Poland stands a grove of over 400 pine trees, all bent at the base into near-perfect 90-degree curves before growing straight upward. The phenomenon, known as the Crooked Forest, has baffled experts for decades. Some believe it was human interference, farmers shaping the trees for shipbuilding. Others think heavy snow or genetic mutation caused the bizarre growth. Whatever the reason, walking through this forest feels like stepping into a dreamscape sculpted by unseen hands. Number 2. Mount Rorima, South America. Rising from the borders of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana, Mount Rorima looks like something torn from another world, a flat-topped plateau surrounded by vertical cliffs thousands of feet high. Often shrouded in clouds, it's believed to have inspired Arthur Conan Doyle's The Lost World. Scientists have discovered species on its summit that exist nowhere else on Earth, isolated for millions of years. Even now, many parts of the mountain remain unexplored, hidden behind mist and mystery. Number 1. The Bermuda Triangle, Atlantic Ocean. Few places on Earth have inspired as much fear and fascination as the Bermuda Triangle, a vast stretch of ocean where planes and ships have vanished without a trace. From the disappearance of Flight 19 to the USS Cyclops, the triangle's dark reputation spans decades. While skeptics blame weather patterns, magnetic anomalies, and human error, others whisper about portals, alien activity, or underwater energy fields. Whatever the truth, the Bermuda Triangle remains the planet's most infamous mystery, an endless expanse where logic itself seems to disappear. Bonus: the hidden city of Derinkuyu, Turkey. Beneath the surface of central Turkey lies a sprawling underground city capable of housing over 20,000 people. Known as Derinkuyu, it stretches nearly 18 stories deep, complete with kitchens, wells, and air shafts carved directly into volcanic rock. No one knows who built it or how such a vast network was engineered centuries ago without modern tools. Some say it was a refuge from invaders. Others believe it was a response to catastrophic events above ground. Even today, much of the complex remains uncharted, a hidden world beneath our feet, still holding its ancient silence. Even with satellites above and sensors below, our planet still hides secrets that science can't unravel. These places remind us that the world is far from ordinary, and mystery still lives in the maps we thought we knew. If you enjoyed uncovering these mysteries, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Decade Data, where every week we explore the world one list at a time.